Welcome, great to have you with me, and it's wonderful to be with you. You probably all know who I am. My name is Peter Sandrovitch and I am the #1 tipster in the country, and I'm here to give you the benefit of my experience in this industry and what I do for a living. And what I do for a living is pick horses and pick winners and make money for my clients. Today on my private line, I've not been on this line on YouTube for around about 13 or 14 months. I've been very busy with my private clients, and I'll tell you more about that in just one moment. But I'll just tell you what I've got coming up for you in the next few minutes on this channel, which I'm going to give you free of charge. So just stand by your beds and get ready to action. Just going to talk to you for a couple of minutes and then we'll swing into it. We are going for gold on Saturday the 2nd of August. Already on the 1st of August, I've struck gold big time for my members, including a 25-to-1 winner, which won earlier on. And not only that, a 9-to-1 winner as well, a 5-to-1 winner as well, and much more. I'm going to just give you those in just one moment, tell you what's been happening. But I'll tell you what I've got for you in one moment. Just had a horse we just won. It's called Push the Limit. I tipped it at 6-to-1 this morning. It won at 5-to-2 for my syndicate club, and that club is just about the biggest club in the country, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm talking about my private clients now, people who pay a subscription for an annual rate, and they have been in that club for many years, and once again they've had a winning big day today. More about all that in a moment. That club is full. You can't get into that, but I'm going to give you some free bets today on this line, and it's for tomorrow's racing at Doncaster, where I've got a 6-to-1 chance in a handicap. They're all in handicaps. I've got an 11-to-2 chance at Goodwood, where I had a 9-to-1 winner today on a horse called RHOSCOLYN, which absolutely bolted up. That was a real big win for some very shrewd people indeed who follow me, and they won a right tank of cash on that in a handicap. I've got a 14-to-1 chance at Thirsk that I'm also going to give you free of charge in just one moment. And then to top it up, I've got a 25-to-1 chance at Doncaster. So there's 4 bets coming up, and I might treat you to one more because I've just got to know about a horse running at Thirsk this afternoon, which has just come through to me from a very warm source, and it's straight on the nose to win, no each way on that, and I'm going to give you that as well. So I'm going to give you 5, a nap hand, all free of charge. So if you've got your pens and papers, I'll swing into action. Don't forget, I'll just message this. If you want to get my messages for the next message, which will be on this line, and this will be on Saturday night at 6 o'clock, and that will be for Sunday's racing. And I've got something very big lined up at Galway, which I'll tell you about as well. Today, as I say, it's been a very profitable day for members, and I do have the biggest clubs in the country. People may not believe that or believe that. It's immaterial. We are underground and we work privately together, and it's all done very swift and very secretly, and it's all done with certainly camaraderie, and they've been with me for a very long time indeed. RHOSCOLYN won at 9-to-1 into 11-to-2 today. The horse ARRANMORE won at 25-to-1 today, and that was a big win for us there. Just looking at these winners here, LOCHAILSH. Well, you could probably see that on there, but I'm just reading them off. This, just so I can read them more clearly without turning my back on you, because that'd be very rude. Well, LOCHAILSH won from a managed service that I look after, and that service has already picked in the last 3 weeks 22-to-1 a horse called She's Smart, Bundle of Interest, which won at 10-to-1, Tesaro 11-to-2, all Irish horses, One Leg, which won at 7-to-2, and a horse called Time After Time, which won at 11-to-1. And today's won at 5-to-1, and they are my prime clients who followed me for a long time, and they go into this very unique cartel. And that's why in 3 weeks they've had all those big winners. You don't need to talk about profit or loss or anything like that. You're talking about a fortune of cash being made. 22-to-1, 10-to-1, 11-to-2, 7-to-2, 11-to-1 and 5-to-1. Read 'em and weep, bookies. Simple as that. So Push the Limit, RHOSCOLYN, ARRANMORE 25-to-1, 11-to-2 from 9s, 6-to-1 to 5-to-2. The rest is history. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about now is Saturday's racing, which are going to be absolutely free of charge to you. So if you've got your pens and papers, just before I do that, will you do us a favour, give me the thumbs up? I've been off here for about 13, 14 months and let the amateurs have centre stage. I've let the amateurs have centre stage, those people who think they're really good at it, but really they don't bet, they don't tip many winners, and they actually lose, and then brag about a winner or two at 6-4, 7-4. But all they want to do is have the attention on their face. They don't bet them, they don't have a membership club, and when they do, you know, they go bust. It's as simple as that. I don't do that. I've had over 3,000 members, 3,000 members following me, and I can tell you now, those horses I've given you today, just on that, are all absolutely gospel. I don't tell lies. I know a lot of people do tell lies on here, and I don't mean the tipsters. I mean the trolls, the anti-tipsters. They love it. They love it to down the tipsters. They love it. It's easy, isn't it? It's easy. It's cannon fodder to tell someone you're a liar when really you're the liar, and you're the joker, you're the mugs. You see, what it's really all about is who's the real deal. And the only way of proving that is by picking winners and tipping winners and betting winners and not playing games. Not playing games about calling other people and getting them off this channel because you want the channels to yourself. I'm here to give you the benefit of my experience and to show you what it's all about. I don't have to come on here. I've got big clubs and they turn over big money, and I have a lot of people who follow me, right? I'm giving you a chance to follow the information on here. I'm not here to sell it. It's not for sale, that's for sure. No, I'm not selling you no places in my clubs. My clubs are full. But I will give you a sneak preview into what's going on and how to back some big price winners. Okay? I will. And I'm going to do right now. Let's go to Doncaster for the first race of the day tomorrow. It's not the first race. It's my first race. And it's in the 520, which is actually the last race. So it's all a bit round the corner, that. But in the 520, I'm very sweet on a horse here. It's called, I'm going to get it right here, number 10. It's called Nimble Nasher. Good name for a horse, isn't it? Nimble Nasher. Well, it's trained by Ivan Furtado, who's just started to come back to form. He's had 3 winners out of his last 25 runners. And it's ridden by Ellie May Croot. Claims valuable £5. They're worth the weight in gold, these girls who claim the valuable £5s and £7. They really are. And this one ran really well at Doncaster, funny enough, the same track, on the 10th of July, when 4th of 8, with Ellie May on board. And I think that's good enough to take this off a mark of 65. It's in a handicap for the first time. I'm going to say put it down, and I'm going to say pick it up, and I think you might draw. I'll be very disappointed if it's not in the frame, and I'll be a bit surprised if it don't win. So it's number 10. It's your first bet of the day. No conferring. It's called Nimble Nasher. Nimble Nasher. Okay? So there's your first bet. 6-1 currently on the early shows, on the odds checker and everywhere else. Right, I'll come to the 25-1 poke in a minute. That's also at Doncaster. But I want to switch over to Goodwood, where I picked a big 9-1 today, and I passed it over to my members, and there were over, I think it was 120, 130 people were on that one. And boy, oh boy, did they collect. 9-1. It was actually 11-1, backed into 11-2. The ground had come round for it, and it made a mockery of it, and I thought it would, and I said it would. And by golly, it certainly did. 3:45 then, that's RHOSCOLYN. But in the 3:45 at Goodwood on Saturday, there's a horse here, I believe, to be quite a handicap good thing. The horse is called Yamo, Be There. Yamo, Be There. It's trained by Richard Spencer, a bit unfashionable trainer, but ridden by Jamie Spencer. Jamie's always on board this horse. He rides it a lot. It's a nice colt. Runs off a mark of 99, usually going in Group 3s, Group 1s, listed races, Group 2s. So it's taken a big drop in class. And for me, on its run in the Jersey Stakes, when it finished on its own in one side of the track, and it finished first, that group, I think this is a penalty kick. I know it's a big field, a lot of runners in it. I think it's, how many runners, 18 or something, 20 runners. But I think this one, to kick out the frame, is going to be very, very difficult. I'm on each way. It's a big price. Well, 11-2, 6-1. I think it'll be in the frame, and I'll be surprised if it don't win. It's got a cracking chance, and that would back a nice double with Nimble Nasher, around about 33-1 just for the 2. So if you want to put these in some doubles, trebles, lucky 15s, you know, whichever way you want to play it. But even if you back them all individually, you'll be coming up smelling the roses. Oh, roses grow on you. Do you remember him? Norman Vaughan. Roses grow on you. Now, if you remember him, you're older than me. Because I do remember it, but I was only a little kid. A really little kid. I think I was about 2 months old. Roses grow on you. You always have the oh. Anyway, so try practicing that. And we'll say, oh, that's for sure, if the next horse wins. Go to the 3:25 at Thirsk I've had some big touches at Thirsk. Last year I had a huge touch, a 500 to 1 treble, which won, and it's on the video cast. You can go back into my vault and find everything. So it's absolutely guaranteed the whole truth, nothing but the truth to help me. Definitely. And anyone who should cast asunder, well, you're telling porkies, because I have had more winners than Tommy Lipton's got tea bags. And I did it a 500 to 1 treble last year at MOULIN when I was at Thirsk and Catterick, etc, etc, etc. So let's go to Thirsk, shall we? I'm going to turn to my phone book now. I'm going to find it in a minute. I'm going all around the houses here. Go to the 325 here. Come on, let's have a big one, eh? Pick a big one. That's what they say. All the girls do. Pick a big one. 325, the celebration handicap. Well, we'll be celebrating for sure if this one pops up. It's number 2. It's called Mulan Bouge, trained by George Scott, who's in terrific form, ridden by Darren Keenan, who rides a lot for him. He rode this horse last time out, this gelding, who's a 5-year-old, and do you remember him? Oh, that's the wrong one there, isn't it? It's Eric Morecambe and Norman Vaughan. Number 2, Mulan Bouge. Let's get stuck in. This strong pace is going to suit this 5-year-old absolutely down to the ground. No question about that. Goes without the headgear again. It's been wearing shields and stuff in the last few runs, but didn't wear them last time and was off a mark of 81. It's dropped down to 78 now in the 0 to 80, and that's a really low weight in a really low handicap, 0 to 80 instead of 0 to 85. So it's down in the weights, down in grade, up in price. All adds up to me is get stuck in. 14 to 1, as they say. The old tic-tac. 14 to 1. Number 2, Mulan Bouge. Get your buttons on that one in the 325 at Thirsk. It's your third bet of the day. No conferring. Your start of a 10. Your final bet of the day is coming up right now. But I did say I'm going to give you a 25 to 1. And here it comes. And I did say I'm going to give you a bonus bet. And that's coming up final. The bonus is straight on the bonk to win. Straight on the nose to win. Straight on the lollipop. Boom. And I think it will. I'd say that lightly. I think it will. I'll be having my £2 each way on it. No, seriously, I'll be having a chunk on it. Bang on the whoop. You know, I don't mess around having play spots and all that silly nonsense. Trying to win £1 million for a penny. You may as well go on the lottery. Have you ever won the lottery? No. Have you ever won a big play spot? Yes, I have. I have won big play spots. Could I bet them big? I put big combinations on, not 20 pences. You can't win nothing for that. Can't win nothing for that. If you want to win, you've got to bet some big winners in multiple bets. 10, 10, 10 makes 1,000 to 1 treble. You're talking 6 to 1, and you're talking 11 to 2, and you're talking 14 to 1. What's that? 500 to 1 treble. Even for a quid, a £1 treble, you get a monkey back. And if the next one wins, you'll win 12.5 grand for a quid, and you may well be able to chuck your cards in at work, and that's you done. But I don't think 12.5 grand will give you enough retirement fund, to be honest with you. It's not enough, is it? You need a fortune. There's no retiring these days. You've got to work forever. You can't retire. You can't live. People are living longer. You cannot retire. Well, you can, but you're going to run out of money more than likely. Anyway, let's not talk about that. It's too sad, isn't it? It's sad. What I'm here to do is to try and win you a little bit extra without having you to put a lot of money on. So if they come up, you win plenty, and if you don't win, well, you've not done your absolute coconuts, and that's what it's all about. What I'm doing is getting you big price winners, just like those winners today. Those 25 to 1s, ARRANMORE, the 9 to 1, RHOSCOLYN, 5 to 1, all winners. 6 to 1, all winners. And people having these members of mine are putting them all in cross doubles and trebles and multi-bets. Even if they're not in one club, I manage clubs. And what's happening, they're doubling and trebling them up. They don't need me to tell them to do that. They're over 21. They've been with me for about 30 years, people. So they know what they're doing, and they put them in doubles and trebles. And bosh, when the winners come, they get the big payola. And their credit in their bank on the old bookmaker's account, it goes straight up like that. And then when they go there, they go, oh my God, up for the jackpot. Isn't that great? Right. Final bet until I give you the bonus bet. Let's go to Doncaster again. Let's go to the Nasher. It's called the Nasher, isn't it? I think it is. Town Moor. Is that it? Nasher's York, isn't it? I'm all over the place. It's in Yorkshire anyway. 3:30 at Doncaster. I love Doncaster. I went there. I used to watch a horse called Night Nurse run. And Bird's Nest. This is taking you back, way back in time. And when I used to work for the bookmakers on the track, and I can tell you it's great fun, great fun. Them days are gone now, the bookmakers, and they're not like that no more. Anyway, 3:30 at Doncaster. Now here's a big one. Here's another big one. and I love big uns. Number 2, it's called Ha-Ha Moment, or Aha Moment. Aha! Trained by David and Nicola Barron. A little bit out of form, but I tell you, this horse is weighted to win off a mark of 59, and every dog can have its day and every horse can have its day, and a 0 to 60 in the 16 horse race, paying out first 4 or first 5. Number 2, Aha Moment, is my idea of a real big value bet, but it's 25 to 1. 25, macaroni, 25 to 1. And I don't need John McCrea, later, bless his soul, to help me do that, because I was a tic-tac for many years at the races. So number 2, Aha Moment, 3:30 Doncaster. Big price, big chance. It'll do me and it'll do you. But again, if it doubles and trebles them up, you're going to clean up big time and probably have one of the biggest wins of your life. Biggest wins of your life. 3:15, no, the 5:15 at Thirsk is my last bet of the day. Because I've got one other written down here, but you can't have that because that's going to my private clients. They are absolutely golden to me, my private clients. These horses I'm giving you now, they'll have them, obviously, because many people in that are watching this. But my ream gear, my absolute ream gear, those horses I've just been mentioning to you, they're all on my private club bets. But you can't get into my private club. There's absolutely no way you're coming in that. No chance. They are full, and it's what it is. So there we go. And we're having no imposters, we're having no infiltrators. We've got the best clients, they're ring-fenced in a cartel, and I love them, and they love me, and we don't let anyone in. And that's how it works. And that's how you keep the trash out and the golden people in. And the trolls, the people who go on these forums, back to their mother and father's bedroom. Can I come out now, Mum? Is my tea ready? Beans and toast, oh lovely. Exactly. I think you know where I'm coming from. All the wannabes will always be wannabes because they can't do it. They can't do it. It's the way it is. They can't do it. They can't do it, but they want to do it. They live in awe of doing it, but they can't do it. So don't even bother doing it. Either put up or shut up. That's my motto. And if you have a go, at least. Have a go. Don't hide behind masks. Don't hide behind secret aliases. Who are you? Put your name out there and have a go. And if you fail, well, you better fail. You know how hard it is then, don't you? But when you go behind masks and when you play games, you end up like what you are, an absolute failure. And that's what it's all about. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to give you a horse now. And it goes in the 5:15. It does. It's in the 5:15 at Thirsk. So I'm going to give you this. Then I'm coming back at Tom Mix tomorrow night for Sunday's action. Okay? Let me just turn to it now because I've just lost my thread 1 second. I'm not surprised. Here it is. Yeah, come on. Let's put this down and pick it up. I know all about this one. Number 5, it's called In Suspense. So I've not kept you in suspense too long. Trained by Oliver Cole. Of course, the formerly of Paul Cole's yard. And ridden by the great Clifford Lee. Attached to the great Carl Burke. Lovely fella, Carl. I think this is a penalty kick. Number 5, In Suspense. I'm not going to tell you any more about it other than if it don't win, I'll be very, very surprised. Runs up a mark of 65. Looks potentially thrown in. She's a lovely filly. She ran really well when third to Sharon Curley at Haydock last time out. A reproduction of that will be good enough. And there we go. You've got the lot now. There's nothing you're going to need now. Only a few quid to invest in them. Or you can watch them. You can watch them. Watch them and weep if they start to win. But don't will things to lose. Don't will things to lose if you're not on them. Because that's not fair to people who are trying to win a bit of money to pay the rent, to go on holiday, to give the kids a treat. You know, so you get all these trolls. Hope he's lost. Hope he's lost. Hope he's lost. Oh, he's lost. That's great. No, it's not great. I've not lost. The people who follow me are lost. Could be 1,000, 1,500 people. I don't mind losing. Look, it's part of the game, winning or losing. I'm used to it. I'm used to losing. If you're not used to losing, I'm 69. If you're not used to losing at 69, being a gambler since I was 15, 16, well, you are used to losing. So it's a sadistic thing to say, but you are used to losing. So these people are playing at it and willing other people to lose because it makes them feel better that they've won because they've not backed it. Well, they've got the worst psyche of all time. They are desperately sad people. But that ain't going to happen to us, is it? No, because we're going to win. We are. We are going to win. And it don't matter how much negativity comes at me, the positivity is overwhelming back on the other side of the fence. So you can have the man upstairs, or the man downstairs, or the men in the middle. the men with the hats, the Adjustment Bureau. You can have them all. But what really matters, have you got the horses? I say yes. The man from Del Monte says yes. I'm sorry to disappoint everyone who thought I'd gone, but there are thousands who are glad I'm back. And I am back. And for those of you who didn't want me to come back, well, you know where you can go. Trust me. Go straight to jail, because that is where you belong.